Hello YouTube and welcome back to UK Highlands Photography. I'm Strober and today we're going to be talking about marketing your business. Now, a lot of people get confused as to what exactly marketing is, okay? So hopefully this video is going to help some of you understand marketing a little bit more. Now, first of all, you've got to understand that there's a difference between branding and marketing, okay? So there's a difference there. So why is that difference? First of all, branding is your actual brand. Branding comes from the olden days where farmers would burn a brand onto their cattle, which is cows, in order to identify their cows, their cattle, from other farmers. So that's branding. It's a mark. It's an identity, okay? And then marketing is basically a method used to take that brand to market, okay? Now the thing is, with marketing, you can take any brand in the world to market. So you can basically market any brand. So that's the difference. You've got the brand name and you've got marketing. So marketing, how do you launch a new business with regards to marketing? Well, first of all, you could pay someone to do it for you. Chances are you're watching this video because you don't want to pay someone. So that means you've got to do the marketing yourself. Now, there's different types of marketing, which we're going to go into in a minute. However, it's very important for you to understand that marketing is a consistent process. Marketing never stops. It constantly keeps going and going and going, which is therefore very important that you write a marketing plan. If you could write a 12-month marketing plan, that would be absolutely great, because then you would have a better understanding of where it is that your marketing is going to go. Otherwise, you're just going to find yourself running about posting spammy posts on Facebook and wondering why your marketing hasn't worked. Okay, let's move on and have a look at some of my notes with regards to marketing. Okay, target marketing. Does anybody know what target marketing is? Okay, let me explain this. Target marketing is when you target a group of people who is most likely to buy your products or services. Okay? Let me give you an example. A wedding photographer would hang out around churches, because in churches people get married, and in churches you will more than likely find brides to be. And wedding photographers know that it is brides that make the decision as to who the wedding photographer is going to be on a big day. So again, wedding photographers would target churches, which in turn would target brides. Moving on, baby photographers. So a baby photographer would target a hospital. Why would a baby photographer target a hospital? Because in hospitals, babies are born and mothers are there, and mothers will employ baby photographers in order to take photographs of their newborn kids. You see what I'm saying with target marketing? And then we've got event photographers. So event photographers, they'd more likely target schools, because schools has got loads of students, and if they do well in their exams, boom, 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 ching, ching, that's money in the bank for the event photographer. So that's target marketing. That's exactly so. A wedding photographer is not going to hang outside a hospital. Makes common sense, doesn't it? And a baby photographer is not going to hang around outside the church. So there you go. Now you understand exactly what target marketing is. Let's move on. Content marketing. Content marketing is actually quite hard, but it's also a very good form of marketing. So what is content marketing? Content marketing is where you voluntarily give up your time in order to give very useful information to your audience. Okay, so let's have a look at that. It's let's use the case of a wedding photographer. So a wedding photographer may write a blog, and that blog may be about how brides and grooms can save money on their wedding photography on their big day. So this is a professional photographer actually saying to a bride and groom, look, if you don't hire me on your big day, then this is what I suggest in order for you to get good photographs. You see what I'm saying? So by writing a blog like this, it plants in the bride's and groom's head, hang on, that's a very nice person, that. Do you want to know something? Perhaps I may want them to be my wedding photographer. So that's like writing blogs. Then you've got making videos. Now, a wedding photographer could easily team up with a makeup artist, and the both of them could make a YouTube video on how a bride can save money with regards to applying makeup on their big day. So that's another form of content marketing. The thing with content marketing is that it's very time consuming. You need to produce a lot of good content. It is a lot of work, we're not going to deny that, but you also take the risk of it may not work in the end. So you can make a YouTube video and you could have like 2 people watch it. And on the other side of the coin, you could make a YouTube video and like 100,000 people watch it. So that's content marketing. And a lot of people don't want to do content marketing because it's hard. And instead, a lot of people like to try and steal other people's work. Don't do that, okay? Don't do that, because that will destroy your brand name. So, no stealing. Email marketing. Oh, I'm going to love talking about this one. We all know email marketing, such as newsletters and sending emails. Okay, the thing is, a lot of people do it because it's easy. A lot of people spam because spamming is easy, but spamming doesn't work. To actually have a very good email marketing campaign, okay, it's actually very difficult to do, but at the same time, it's perhaps very, very good, strong marketing tool if you can get it to work. Now, the problem is with email marketing campaigns is that you need emails, but you need people to sign up with their email. If you go around the internet just taking people's emails, putting them into programs such as MailChimp and sending them newsletters, you are spamming, because people did not sign up to your newsletter. So it's spam. They know it's spam. Spam doesn't work. So instead, as a marketeer of your business, you've got to convince people to sign up to your newsletter. How you do that, that's not for me to tell you. You've got to work out how you're going to get people to sign up to your new newsletter. Okay? And then once you've got people subscribed to your newsletter, you've got to keep people interested, because you could get someone to sign up and you send them an email and that email is just completely irrelevant. It's rubbish. Trust me, I've had a lot of people do this to me, and I've blocked them. I've unsubscribed from them. I have blocked them. Why? Because who wants to be sent irrelevant information? You've got to send them good, strong content, which we know it means you've got to work, but that's why you're going into business, because you want to work. You want to earn a living. So you've got to work in order to make your email newsletters relevant to your targeted audience. Okay? Also, respect their privacy. If someone gives you their email, that is their personal space. Don't blast them. Do not blast them with like 20 emails a day. No. How about doing it once a month? Once a month is sufficient due to the fact that an email is their personal space. They've got privacy. Allow them to have their privacy. It's like their mobile phone. They need their privacy. They don't like it when you phone up trying to sell them something, okay? So, last point on email marketing. If someone asks you to remove them off your newsletter list, your email campaign list, move them straight away, okay? Send them an email saying, hi, as requested, I have removed you off my email list. And then say, I'm sorry for any inconvenience. This leaves the customer in their head like, hang on, that's actually a nice person because they've never actually emailed me since. Do you want to know something? I'm going to give them a second chance. And they may resubscribe again. If you turn around and just keep on blasting them after they've told you to unsubscribe them, if you continue blasting with them, they are going to hate your brand, okay? So your brand will be hated to them. You don't want people to hate your brand. So let's move on. Social networking, okay? A lot of people, again, actually want to use social networking because it's free and easy. It's actually quite difficult to run successful marketing on social media such as Facebook, Twitter, etc. is actually very difficult to do, and you've got to work at it, you've got to build it. Now here's some of my notes. Don't hijack other people's stuff, okay? If you see a group that has like, let me give you an example. Okay, let's say you're a makeup artist, okay? And you find a group that has got over 5,000 actors on it, and you want to be their makeup artist, okay? Don't hijack that group and try thinking that that group is yours, because it's not yours. Yes, it's got 5,000 people on it, but that's 5,000 people you cannot market to, okay? Because it's not your group. If you start on social media trying to nick other people's stuff thinking it's yours, okay, and trying to use and abuse, you will damage your brand, okay? You will damage your brand. People will not like your brand because you're becoming a spammer. They know you have not built your brand up from the ground, and people don't like that, right? So don't hijack other people's groups. You've got to work out how you are going to get people to subscribe to your groups and like your own posts, okay? Next point, remember targeted marketing. Okay, if you're on Facebook and if you're hanging out with other photographers when you're supposed to be a wedding photographer, do you really think you're going to find work? Do you really think you're going to find work if you're talking about the next Nikon DSLR with other photographers on Facebook? You're not, are you? Okay? So instead, if you're a wedding photographer and you're on Facebook, make sure you're hanging out with sites that's makeup artists, make sure your friends go to church, places of worship, that kind of thing. Because it's these kind of people that will get you the work, not other photographers. So that rant is over, let me move on. Right, get people to follow you. You've got to get people to follow you. You've got to take the lead, okay, and get people to follow you. And you've also got to get people to like join your groups if you make groups and stuff like that. This is another difficult thing to do, but it's a part of your marketing campaign. Again, you cannot steal other people's groups because people will start to hate your brand. You don't want people to hate your brand. You've got to get people to follow your brand and like your brand. How you do that, I don't know. That's why you need to sit down and give your marketing plan or marketing campaign a very, very good look over and decide what it is exactly you're going to do with it. Last part of the video, offline marketing. If you're a wedding photographer, and if you think sitting behind a computer all day is going to get you work, good luck to you, right? Because most people will get off their backside, they will get out that door, and they will go, if you're a wedding photographer, you will go to places of worship, you will go to churches, you will go to businesses that supply bridesmaids dresses and bridal dresses. You will go and meet other professionals within the wedding industry. That is, of course, if you're a wedding photographer. And the reason why you do that is because it's targeted marketing. So if you're a wedding photographer, you would go in and hand leaflets into churches. You will hand leaflets to places that hire out wedding dresses. You know, that kind of stuff. That's what you would do. Or if you're a baby photographer, you would perhaps go into hospitals and you would hand out congratulation cards to the new mothers. It makes common sense, doesn't it? Because then you're going out and you're targeting exactly who your potential customers are going to be. Remember, you know when your marketing is working great, when people turn around and they say thank you to you. So if you're a baby photographer and you're in a hospital and you go, oh, congratulations on your new baby boy, and you hand them a congratulations card, they're going to say thank you. And that's what successful marketing is about. Now, other stuff, network with it in the industry. So like nightclub photographer, they're going to interact with people who work within the nightclub industry. That could be DJs, that could be event organizers, stuff like that. What they're not going to do is hang out with wedding photographers. Makes sense. Giveaways, key rings, offline marketing. You know, somebody's, oh, I heard you get married. Oh, congratulations, here's the key ring. Give them a key ring with your business on it. That key ring could have congratulations on your marriage. You know, something daft like that. And then on the back of it, it has got your web address and your name number. That is very good offline marketing. Yeah, you're going to have to spend a little bit of money, but come on, you're going to have to spend some money somewhere on your marketing. So giveaways. Word of mouth. Again, word of mouth, we all know word of mouth is important. That's why I'm saying to you, don't be spamming on Facebook and on Twitter and Google Plus or any other sites, because it's not going to work for you. Instead, be honest and build your brand, your new photography business, build it up from the ground, and don't be shy to put the work in. And the last note before I leave this video, ignore your competition. If you are a wedding photographer, okay, and you're operating in Manchester, ignore every other wedding photographer in Manchester. Concentrate on your own marketing. When you're happy with your own marketing, then research your competition. Otherwise, if you start looking into what your competition is doing, you're going to be distracted from your own marketing on your own business. Right guys, so I hope this video has helped a few of you. Remember to subscribe to the channel and check out the online shop over at www.ukhighland.com.